Journey Journal, living in our utopian society. You have to survive, make ends meet through winter, global warming, mass extinction, and deal with your ego, greed, to have sustainable, for long-term, balanced diet. And no one can tell you what to do, how the market will be in the next. If only I had one ring to rule them all. But in disposal, only experimentations. All of us, even uncontacted people, while tribes isolated from world community, are exposed to some degree of culture. Mama and money, banana is pleasure, the dark side, and tiny particle of the whole united planet people state. The endless flow of discoveries for a single person. Oh, that is important. Oh, that I care about too. Oh, that and that and that. Eventually, it takes some action. If not by a particular reaction to entropy decay, so to have fun creating something, expressing self, improving things. And you may research what others have done about your issue. Share it in accessible results and opinions. That has its points, but you bring your past to everything you do. And not into that space, but into community circumstances. You're not only making things in regards to reasons, but making self and making friends. An occasion and a cause. Other people try a thing, you approach them. You try a thing, they approach you. Magic happens when vibes are aligned, and continues as long as something interesting new on horizon. Many things constructed my personality. Making and publishing YouTube videos, one of. I'm lucky to know so many tricks, and so happy to learn new. My depth of gratitude and respect. Not all names I remember. What I feel, I do not feel alone. About being as human being, choices about us, the madness to deal with, the biases, love against fascism. How stoic, kind, brave, strong, smart and rich the one should be. My desire to be sincere, fragile to suffering, and vulnerable to manipulation. To be very intense, intentional, idiosyncratic, and ignorant to not important. Beauty of our life makes me laugh and cry. How I have changed. I barely recognize myself. To be not fake with help, advice and support. To have trust and consent in both ways. To be appropriate for the roles and moments. With friends and family. Ceremonies and collaborations. Spontaneous and professional. But if anything, you do it for yourself, and for others, by example. A person comes to the world and subjugates as much as able to, governs in limit of consciousness, however fit for the task. Aren't we all corrupted by oppression in our own way? And words are lies and properties are theft. Anyway, willful ignorance and sweet dreams need to eat and have shelter, and create kids or something to care for. And face to face anyone is just look at those eyes, the whiteness in it. Look long enough, close enough, and you're in love. Thanks, nature. I have 5 thinking modes. Nothing, bad thoughts, nice thoughts, consuming or doing. They may overlap or not. I switch easily between them. So, to think nothing. Be just present, calm, and not thinking. Bad thoughts. If I'm hungry or something, it may signal danger, to pay attention, solving problems, or even opportunity to play. But mostly it's just nonsense, and I finger snap them into oblivion. Nice thoughts. It's nice, but complacency. So in moderation, not overconsumption, especially me, having addictive personality. Consuming mode. When I am under the spell, watching, listening, reading, consuming a moment, following on autopilot. Doing mode. Action, focus, performance, engagement. To be such a different things. What a gift. To take different meanings, dumb but boring. Who is worthy of what? Philosophical trolley of no remorse and no regrets. Nothing to be worried about. I just till I am tired. No attempts to control. Perception is unstable, and holding the results. Evaporating. Aging. Is this a hot potato game or what? First impressions, or second chances, are not in abundance. You find a source, a tool, a method, and you maximize it. With growing appetite for higher ranks in the party, like mushrooms after rain. Self-indulgent, old-fashioned romantic Renaissance person, and schooled about framework, and driven by intuition, and naked in gut feeling, and passion drains you empty, and the new normal is a blessing, and fluid identity no label sticks, and all emergencies are handmade, and show is getting better, and lamps become lions, and triangles of texture, and incongruity of life. When you are dogga and you don't like to be in water, but accidentally made yourself dirty and they wash you. But water makes you nervous. Nervous means sweat. Sweat means smell. Smell means dirty. Dirty means water. Water means nervous. Nervous means sweat. And sweat means smell. My interest for studying myself, based on curiosity gene mutation, or childhood trauma cycle, or notion of synaptic pruning made me so. But never satisfied I am with why. Informational junkie, Silmarillion, his heroes and their fates, has a place in my brain. How to behave and where it leads. And being so much about conflict, no conformity and temperament, I believe all people are alike, and religion, culture, business is the one. For the ugly parts, you have to work on self, the same as for the special parts. Knowledge about rules, lines and forms enables me to be more of myself, and not just a random whatever. I live among us. One of us. Things that happen to me and to the world, to a certain approximation, are quantifiable, have their history of definitions. Decisions with signatures. To be in the garden of earthly delights is awesome. Joy the weaver inside my head. The red blessings, anything, just derivatives. Question of work, snowball compound. My grandma from my papa, in one of our last meetings, told me that maybe we will see each other again in some other realm. I answered, "This life is what it is," and she responded, "Not sure about it. Hope we will." And now I don't know. Prefer to believe or not to think at all about it. Also, I remember how dad of my dad told me once that I should never run away from responsibilities, no matter how I feel in a moment of doubt. Certainly I am a hypocrite. Don't tread on me, a jealous creature. But I don't like to look through that categorization, oversimplified associations, as most of political and media discussions, lack of empathy, and misleading from actual. We are equal on our souls, bodies, programming, and any allocation of value is not normal or justified, or absolutely normal and justified. But nevertheless, you get your piece of the cake, and common sense about it. But you just do what you do, and this is who you are. Appearances may be provocative, but I get used to any kind. For some, do not adapt. For another, has been selected a global trait of ship container, Gothic cathedral, and dollar bill is our all. Fly high, don't die, have fun, take care, be kind, love you.